Emeli Sande said today that she's urging new talent to avoid the X Factor. How would you respond to that?
Oh,
yeah, really?
I thought you were going to tell us something that she said about us. I was getting really excited.
But urging people not to go on X Factor, I think it's one of the best decisions I've ever made personally in my life.
It's made tens and tens of dreams come true. Like you know, you will not be able to listen to a radio station for a whole day and not hear at least 2 or 3 people that have come from X Factor. Ollie Murs, Little Mix, JLS, One
I think
Direction.
if you're lucky enough to make it without a platform like that, it's fine. And she works obviously really hard and whatever. But I've struggled for 7 years to do this, and I went through avenue after avenue to try and make it the right way. So writing an album, and we all did, sending it to demos off and doing this audition. And there comes a point when you have to sort of like be like, it doesn't cheapen the fact that we've made it because we still work just as hard. But people that say they don't agree with the X Factor does upset me a little bit, especially when they're happy to go on the show last year and promote their album. But like,
the hardest thing is people don't get to know. You know, like Jamie was saying, people don't really understand what each of the people that have done X Factor have done before X Factor. They just think that we've just turned up. We just thought, yeah, we'll do X Factor. You know, I fancy singing. Yeah, I'll give X Factor a go because I think I can sing. You know, like we've been trying for years and years.
I think James was testimony to that fact. James is a real artist. Like, we are a boy band. There's no beating around the bush. We're a boy band of X Factor that were manufactured at judges' houses. Like, we are that boy. We are that lane of artist, and we're happy to be that. And we're not trying to make us not be anything. But James is a real down to earth. Underground artist. His music is fresh, it's innovative, like, and he struggled for years. He struggled so much. He was living in a bedsit, and he was on the breadline. Do you know what I mean? And there's only so many times you can say, "I'm going to do it the right way," and then it ends him up in a position like that, and then he does this, and it changes his life forever. So, like,
it's the publicity that X Factor gives you as well. You can't. I mean,
how many weeks are you on the show for?
10 weeks.
10 weeks on screens and in papers.
The experience and the training, you'll never get a 10-week intensive boot camp of how to be a pop star in the real world. And like people, that's why people like Jessie J took 6 years to make it, because it's hard for her to get into your front room, people to buy into you. And that's the one best thing about the X Factor is the people see you for who you really are from day one, and they decide if they like you there and then. So I think like Josh said, everyone to go for it.
Yeah, and like Josh said earlier, is, you know, how difficult it is to make it before, and like how many times we try and stuff like that. And like, for example, our book's coming out in September, and it kind of shows you in depth of what we used to do before, and then kind of what happened throughout the X Factor and our journey through the X Factor, which obviously people which are thinking about going for the X Factor can read that and kind of think, well,
yeah,
you know,
that's also represented in our music video that's out on Monday.
Yeah, it's cool.